Hello everybody and good afternoon. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really pleased to have you here. Yeah, I hope you're well. I am well, but very stressed. I've just come off the telephone best part of 4 hours, I think, this morning, trying to sort out my student loan and tax situation, and my goodness me, getting through is difficult. I couldn't remember my secret information, and yeah, I went online and you can allegedly reset it, but it just kept taking me round in circles and round in circles and round in circles. I kept thinking it must be me, I'm doing something wrong. Just keep trying and trying. I had to ring them in the end, and then of course you're forever. And then their phone went down in the middle of the conversation. So yeah, stressed I am. Sorted it is. So yeah, I need a bit of calming crafting now. So what are you called? You are called Wings of Love. So this is the Valentine's Day, not Valentine's Day, if you like, junk journal from the kit, which is called Wings of Love by Nanine, who is Collage Type on Etsy and on YouTube. And this is day 2 this week, and this is day 4, I think. I think I did it 2 days last week as well. So we now have everything glued down. Yes, we are. We're still molting, but it will stop eventually. It's only been a day that. Yeah, I've glued the lace down on the edge. I do need to trim that a little bit, actually. I'll do that now while I'm thinking about it. Not too much, but I don't want it quite that big. As the book frays down, it will end up being even bigger, won't it? So that's it. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I've glued the topper on, which is what I said I would do, as we ran out of time yesterday. I did notice how this dog tooth plays havoc, absolute havoc with the camera. As I watched it back, it was like, unless it was just on my television, but it was very whoa. Yeah, so I've actually made this with bits from the kit. It's not finished yet. I think I'm going to put it in the front here. It's just going to be that's going to be a journal card that goes in it. It's an old envelope, a junk mail envelope. Well, actually it's a tax envelope, would you believe, but I've coffee dyed it, put a new piece of film in the middle of there. There's a story behind that. I'll tell you when we're crafting. And I've made the front of a journal card which needs backing, and then I'm going to make the front of this into a pocket. I wasn't necessarily going to share that with you. That was just going to be a surprise with whoever buys the journal, but I want to put it there so that, you know, the camera's not going crazy, and it's just going to be clipped in with that pattern, so I'll leave it there. So did I say we were embellishing? Oh, we need to make some we was putting pockets in, weren't we? We need to make some tags. Yeah, making tags might be a nice thing actually to do. I was thinking that's upside down. It's just to stop them sticking those beautiful pockets. Yeah, let's oh, I probably should have got some card, shouldn't I, down? Can I reach any? Just see if I can move across my room while being attached to you still. Oh no, that's not card. How are you? Yes it is. Yes it is. Woohoo! I'll get that shiny paper off as soon as I've sat. Right, that was lucky. It was just with my printer paper. I never put this through the printer, so you know, it's something that's got put back in the wrong place. So it's just craft card. Yeah, craft card. This stuff. Okay, so where should we start at the beginning? And yeah, make some measurements. So this one is the beginning. That's why we're there. So let's just see how far in it goes. Quite a way. So it goes to about 4 1/4. Do it there. Yeah, it goes to about 4 1/4, so we want about 4 1/8, I'm guessing. Mine's in I've just remembered, it's in centimetres, isn't it? My chopper. So 10 1/2, do we think? Oh, cheers. Let's do a piece 10 1/2 centimetres. Yeah, I'll think about which is going the other way. So that's the, Yeah, that's the... Yeah, that's right. Could you hear the cogs whirring then? I'm telling you, I can't do anything complicated at the minute because my brain's, yes. So the actual envelope pocket is, we'll say 15.5. So 14.5. Could do with 14 3/4 really, couldn't we? What did I do with that? It's there. That's quite a measurement, isn't it? 40. Oh, I don't even go that far. We don't go that big on there, Denise. So let's get a pencil. 14. So about that. 14 3/4. Let's try that. Oh, I've not started my time ago, and it's just if I have to stop this for some reason. Yep, that fits lovely, and I could even have a small tab on it if I wanted. Shall I leave it in there? I'll leave it in there while we cut a couple more. Might want a long thin one for here. So, oh, we can come out a bit, can't we? Because we can stick outside of that. So, yeah, I think we can. What do you think? 5.5 centimetres? Let's do 5.5. You're not going to fit. You might fit in one of the others, but 5.5. Oh, still got my phone. Sorry, still got my phone on noise. There we go. And yeah, I'll just keep saying, you have to excuse the big size until my brain's just calmed down a little bit. That's 15.5 as well, is it the same? No, it's not an envelope. How bizarre. I'll have to use it again on the ruler. So I hope you guys are all well. I know I said that and then went on to tell you about how I wasn't. I'm all right actually. I'm really pleased to have it done, but it's so frustrating. It's not actually the first time I've tried to do it. They keep sending me letters saying you have to go online. You have to go online and do this. I'm like, yes, I'll keep trying, but you're not letting me. So today I had to, in the end, I had to ring. Yeah, we might round corners and things, and that can have a nice pull tab on it. But for now, super. Had we finished putting all the pockets in? I can't even remember. Okay, so you can be, I want it inside the book, I think. So yeah, about 9 centimetres and 8. One at 8, one at 9. And what width do we want to go? 9 by 9 and 9 by 8. That shouldn't be tricky. Let's see. A square one. Which one's the square one then? The top one. 9 by 9. I mean, we can change the shape of them. We don't have to have them square, but I'm just going to shave a little bit off because when it's got things, paper and what have you stuck on it, it might need that extra bit of room. And I'm just going to put a very faint upward arrow, pencil mark, so that when I take it out I know which way is the top, because it's not square now, is it? Did I have another piece by 9? I can't remember. No, I didn't. 9. Got lots of little cut off pieces here. 9 by 8. And again, I'll just go a little bit under, I think. Yeah, lovely. And I'll put a little arrow on the front of that one. Yeah, so it's kind of housekeeping this, isn't it, before we can do the fun stuff. I was just wondering if that No, it's too small, isn't it? Would have been nice in there. Yeah, it's definitely too small. I'm also wondering if some of those other pieces I've got would go in pockets, so... Oh, let's just remind ourselves. We had that envelope. That one. I've got the little tags for the smaller pockets. I've got some spare pockets there. Because I've got 2 journals. I've got 3 journals on the go, but I've got 2 this shape on the go, so I'm getting a little confused about what goes where. So I do want something for that. I'm just wondering about some of the scraps of paper though. Spares, not scraps. Oh, what will she be like in there? Because she's just the right way up, isn't she? I think she might just fit. We'll tear it and do something fancy in it, but yeah, this one's got that lining in it that... Oh, and I glued it back down together, didn't I? That's it. I think we might have a tab or something on that. Yeah, so we'll leave her in there. We will put something on her, but this one, now I said this wasn't a very deep, thick one, didn't I? That goes lovely in there though. And it's all done. Oh, it wants tag in there. They're all quite fancy, aren't they? Let's have a look. They're all fancy one side. Oh, look at that. That's got the butterflies on the back like that, and if we put it front-wise, yeah, that's enough. We might have a piece of paper or something in it, but for now, that's enough. Depends how... Oh, if it's lovely in there. Put those back in there. So I've got that one and that one. Cheers. And a couple of postcards if I need them. Yeah, I might stick a postcard in there. So there was these. I don't want postcards in these, but there were other journal cards. Let's have a look, because they might just... Are they all that way on? That's a mini postcard note. Right, which one went a long way down? That one went quite a long way. Too far. Too high. Okay. Too wide. But it might go in there, so we'll hang on. That one any longer? No. So we need one for the back, definitely. Pop all those back in there. Let me just trim this. It's got a black bit on there actually. Oh, I think this... Oh no, it is an element. I was going to say it might be from the paper, but I don't think it is. I just didn't trim it out properly enough. Properly enough, there's a good... No, it needs a lot more off it. Okay, let's take a good chunk then. That's it. That's it. I don't want to go down because it's just paper, but yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to back these with paper rather than card, and then something fancy across the top. We need to make one for the top of there. Right, that envelope won't go in, will it? It might. Yeah, just a little bit too big. What a shame. Whoops. Yeah, so a piece of card up there. Was that the only one? Not the only one left. It is, so we haven't put any of those corner ones in yet. Right, let's get a piece of card in here. So what am I thinking dimensions wise? So about 11.5 centimetres. And I don't know what we're doing width wise. We want to be thinner than that. That's less than 9. 11.5 by 8.5. Let's do that. 11.5 by 8.5. Can you remember that? I need a new piece. 11.5. Oops. By 8.5. Doesn't seem very big, does it? Yeah, I think I might have liked it 12. Is that 11.5? Yeah, I'm going to do a piece 12 by 8.5. Which that one very nearly is. Try it again, excuse my arm. Yeah, that's better. It's got a little tab on it. Okay, let's get rid of that now. And that card, because it's taking space up. And move all my bits and pieces there. Card. Okay. So, for some reason we didn't have these in. So what else did I have? Tried another one. I haven't got any in, have I? Let's just have a double look. Oh, sorry, that's stopping that going crazy. Yeah, so I said I could put something there, but I'm liking the... But it still could have something. There they are, there's one. Well, that's a shame because it's on the same paper. I don't really want it to be. What else have I got? I think I've got her somewhere, haven't I? Just think if I've got anything that would be a... Well, that might be a nice tuck actually, might it? If I backed that onto some... board, which I've got plenty of here. Oops, if I can pick it up. You're tall enough. You are. That would make a nice sort of either a tuck or a side pocket. Let's glue it on then, and I'm going to Fabri-Tac it, I think. Yeah, because it really soaks it up, this card. Oh, deep breath, there we go. I'm 10 minutes in now. Oh yeah, 15. Oh, I could do with a cup of tea now. Didn't even think about that either. Yeah, so it's my intention to come and get two videos done and some tidying up, because Neil's off tomorrow and it's blood test day and Wednesdays just get away from me, so I don't know. Don't know if that'll happen now. I will try. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I definitely need to go and have a cup of tea before I do anything else. Put those on the corners, it'll just give me a little bit less to cut out when I come to it. Okay, we'll just let that dry a little bit then. So that's one in the front. And these things keep grabbing me. I needed a bigger lid for them, I think. What did I do with my glue? There. So let's see if we can get this one in the back then. So we're going to do that one. Oh, now Tanya said to me about a belly band on there. Was this the one we were talking about? I think it was. And I think I've got one made. I'll have a look. Let's look now. Let's look now while we're thinking about it. I'm sure I made some with you a few weeks ago. I'll see if one of these will just fit nicely on there. Yeah, I think that's the one I was thinking about. That's got... So that's like a fold out... Oh, there's that one that's also nice. Let's put those two back. And you're just a page edge, although it's lovely, isn't it? The colours and everything go. Now this one is like a fold out journal piece of paper. Decisions. Now we've got these little yellow pansy like flowers here, but it's quite wide, isn't it? So am I going to get anything behind it much? Get a postcard behind it? No. Piece of so those two are a possibility. That's just a piece of the collaged page that's left. Or this one, what would we have behind this? This one could probably have a postcard, couldn't it? Maybe not. Yeah, quite wide as well. Oh, decisions. I think we'll go with this one. Let's do this one. Right, let's put that birdie back for another day. Yeah, so we're filling up now. Right, what was I doing? I was going through seeing where that other pocket wants to go. Yeah, so that's plenty of pockets then, isn't it, in the front? How much room did you need? A fair bit. I was thinking I'd put quite a bit of glue on it to hold the weight of the two pieces. I think this will be enough though without glitter. Oh, I've just spotted that brad there. Gosh, I could have done with something over it, couldn't I? Let's just put a piece of paper over it. There must be something in my scrap I can grab really quick. Oh, there's a piece. That's it. Oh, come on, I need to get the rest down, just so the brad doesn't catch on what we're pushing through it. Okay, about there. Straight would be good. I hope that didn't dry before I made contact. Yeah, I've got to move the ticket now and not the brad, that's it. So that ticket's just holding that down, and that will make into a, yeah, I'll just put it in that one. I think we'll make it into a, what is the word that I'm searching for? Right, at least I know the day today. Yesterday I didn't know what day it was, did I? I was convinced it was Tuesday yesterday, so can't remember who I said to in the I think it was Violet. I said in the comments, at least I've got Tuesday over again. I've got another day that I thought I'd lost. Yeah, just going to embellish that one. So we're looking for something in the back, preferably this. Don't dislike that. I mean, that can be written on still. Let's just have a look. Oops. I don't like to put them on straw paper particularly, it's just the colour goes nice with that one. Do you know what? That other birdie could go on there. Can you have two belly bands, Denise? Yeah, I don't think there is anywhere else I like that, so let's get that bird back. What do we think? Does he go with all this? Is he too much next to that? Yeah, I don't like him as much next to this red flower as I did the other one. No. Okay, that's solved the problem. We'll just embellish that one. Right, where was this going? Here, although there is one on the back. I'll put a lot of weight on that page, won't it? Was there somewhere else? There wasn't, was there? That, but looks like that's tucked in it. Not quite there. That one, it interferes with that too much. So no. And it's the wrong way around for that pocket. So did we have one going the other way? Yes. I had this green one. Now it does mean hiding those butterflies, which is a shame, isn't it? What's going on? Oh no, how did you do that? Don't even know how that got glue on it. I did say I was going to put some lace on that, I remember now actually. I am now. What have you done there? Nothing that can't be coloured in. There you go, just a bit more distress. No, I'm not going to put any more in it. We want something for that, don't we? What did I have? What did I have for in there? I had some of those tags. Where have you gone? There they are. So So it's about that. Yep, that'll do nicely. Okay, so let's start at the front then and see how far we get making these tags, and then what we don't finish I will finish off. Oh, sorry, off camera. So the first one's here. Oh, that's for that one. Okay, so I'm going that way, so I want it that way really. And I think that's, I don't know, which side do I want to write on? The darker one, I think. I still might put some paper in places on it, but now, oh, I haven't got much paper left because I've used all that I've printed. I was going to print some more and I forgot. I used it all on that thing I was playing with. I haven't got it over here, have I? No. Oh dear. She's not going to fit, I feel. Could have the top half of her, but I want something that way. Could I have her without a wing? No. She's just going to have a special place somewhere, isn't she? Oh dear. I want to get all my bits of ephemera out now. Embellishments, I mean. These butterflies and tickets. Oh, that's nice. Not those, yes, not those. That's it, they're all here now. Got them. Okay, so this is a piece I've been stamping on, but it would make a nice... No, not big enough. I'm going to have to do that one off camera. There just isn't enough paper here for that one. So that will be one you see in the flip through. This one just wants backing, doesn't it, onto something. Because I wasn't going to make it a thick piece. I'm looking for some glue, some Yoo-hoo, and I found it. Okay. So how to make quick journal cards from kit papers. Just stick two together. If you're printing on a half decent thickness, and like I say, and I don't know, I really must find out, but they're definitely 120 minimum. Does it matter which way that one goes? No, I don't suppose it does. GSM. You know, so that makes the whole piece 240, doesn't it? Must work like that. Which is, you know, thinnish card. Try not to get glue on my scissors. That's it. Okay. So that, I know it's still a bit wet, but I'll ink it. Let me get some ink on my pad, I will. That back is fine, just for journaling on. I'll just see if the front needs a butterfly or something just to lift it. Which way are we going? I think we were going lengthways, weren't we? Yeah. Looks pretty in there. Just thinking about some lace across the top. Have I got any? Oh, just for something to grab. Oh dear. Some pink there, look. Will it be too much? A little bit of pink won't hurt, will it? Let's do it straight. What does it look like on the other side? Yeah, that's fine. We'll have a bit of that then, sticking out. Fabri-Tac. So the sun is shining beautifully here today, and the line is full of laundry again. It is still cold though. It's cold when you go out, but I think the sun and the air movement will mostly dry my clothes. Just give them a finish off in the tumble dryer. Just a bit a pretty bit of lace. I'm not going to make it real lacy, I think I said that at the start, but yeah, just fits nice and it stops it going too far, doesn't it? So like round those two corners now, it's not dry, so am I creating a world of pain? We got away with it. And I'm wondering about a word just to finish it off, but I don't know. And it's quite a pretty piece. Now I'm just going to put it in. Well, I'm not going to put it in. I'm going to take it out and let it dry. Is this one nearly dry? What did I glue this with? Can you remember? Because I can't. Can't for the life of me remember what I glued it with. Oh, I think Fabri-Tac, didn't I? Because it was porous. Oh dear, am I wobbling the camera? Take your arm off the table. That's probably right in your face as well. I do apologise. I've got a good view though. I'm a bit close to myself, aren't I? If you know what I mean. Feels quite a nice chunky piece that actually. Make a good tuck or pocket. It's the page it's supposed to be going on. Which one was it? That one. Not upside down. Yeah, I quite like it sideways on like that, so I'm going to put it on as just a tuck. Okay, glitter. We've got all the glues going and all the lids off. Where's the lid from that? There. There we go. So what do I want? This edge. Yeah. Kind of like that. Because it's quite a heavy piece, so it needs a fair bit of holding it. Yeah, just something about that ticket that I like sideways on. I noticed I've used it somewhere else in the book I've just seen. Was it on the envelope? And I don't know what yet, but we will. Oh, might leave those in there for now. That's just a postcard, so if I do keep them, I will. I'll back them. Where's that piece of paper that I had in there? There. Okay, that's good. That one's after camera. That one's got something going for it. This one. Now I've got some nice green spare, and yeah, let's use some of these. Whoops. Now that's an we're opposite those, so excuse me being quiet while I'm thinking what I want on it. And there's more butterflies. Or do I want to cut a lady out? I'm just going to cut her out and see what she looks like. Not really close, just round her border. Her hand is off the top of the picture actually. I haven't cut it off. We do it like that. Oops, got a bit close there. Oh, so we're heading towards Pancake Day in the UK. I think the history of it is using up food from your store cupboard, I think, at the change of seasons. I think. Oh, that's one of the interpretations of it. Well, I might like that up top and some of... Not enough of it quite, is there? Some of her down the bottom. I was green down the bottom. Not some of her, all of her. So let's just give it a go. So like two colours like that and then her. Okay, let's try it. Have I torn enough off there? We'll see. Yeah, and Neil loves pancakes. I mean, we eat them, or he does. I mean, I do occasionally, but he eats them all year round as a meal. He often will have pancakes, you know, for his main meal on a night when he comes in from work. Supper, I guess. And he likes them. I know America and Canada have them as breakfast food, don't you? We call them American pancakes here. They're sweet and yeah, they have raisin agent in them. Our pancakes are more like the French crepes, you know, flat. And yeah, he likes them with the bacon. How you guys out there have them? And maple syrup. Okay, did I leave enough just? And I mean just. So I was going to tear that, but I can't. It will only just fit. So yeah, I think it's, well, yeah, it's on the 21st, which is the day we're going to the dentist. Ooh, we are only having our checkups and x-rays though, so oh, that's given me a pain in the chest thinking about it. Yeah, pancake day is coming quickly. What else? I guess that means spring and Easter's on its way. I mean, it is supposed to be the end of the winter food season, I think, probably. That's using all your winter stores up, I guess, before everything starts growing fresh again. Okay, a bit of ink. Yeah, it's pretty, that. I was hoping she looks nice on it. She does. And what do we want up there? A word. Oh, look, I've got all my lids off again. There we go. Yeah, those are a bit big, aren't they? The ones that I printed off the kit. But I've still got these two small ones left from another one of Nanine's kits. Which one was it? The one before was it Gentleman? No, it was the one before Gentleman. Meadows. Was it Midnight Meadows? Possibly. Okay. Right, I was just going to say we'll put it on something, but she's going in sideways in there. So, yeah, I don't think we will. No. I mean, I've got tea bag and tissue and what have you, but I don't think. I can just do with a bit more colour, perhaps a blob of colour. What else have I got in the kit? Pieces that are left. Could do with some pink. A pink butterfly. No. A little bit pinky paper. Ha ha ha. Oh, that's the same one. Oh, look. I'll just cut that off there. You are an oodle, Denise. Let me just look in my scrap box, see if I've got anything pink. Oh gosh, that's heavy. That's because my planner's on it. There you go. Bit of pink. It's more lilac, that, isn't it? It looked pink until I put it near the pink, and then it looked lilac. Just bear with me. Oh, that vellum. Might be nice on a piece of that vellum. That's a pink envelope that was underneath it, so I didn't want to cut it up. There is no more pink. No, we ain't had pink season yet for me to have pink in my, enough pink in my scrap box. Right, I'm just seeing if I want to tear it rather than cut it. Just gives it a little bit of something. I think I'll stick the dancer down first and then decide where I want these. Have I inked her? I can't remember. I don't think I have. No, I could cut a bit more out between her hands. Hands there. Shall I? It's just that hands cut off there very nearly. Let's do it. It might just give it a bit more. What's the word when it stands out from the background? Dimension. There we go. Yeah, you just see a bit more of the right. How much of a? Yeah, about there. Just wondering if it wants a label at the bottom. Little label, I think it might. I do hope I'm in camera. Gosh, look how far on we are. We've not got that much done. Or I feel like we haven't. We may well have. We've got all the tags cut ready. Oops. There we go. Right, I'm going to put that down straight. It's got a straight top. And then I might just put the word on it at a jaunty angle. So it's slipping off. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'll do. Oops. So we just got to the fun bit when we ran out of time. Or started running out of time. Got time for one more yet. A little. Oh, don't kick your feet when I'm gluing you down. Mrs. Dancer, there you go. It does want to be a little tiny one, doesn't it? I thought it'd be easier to find things. I suppose it is a little bit easier, but not as easy as I imagined. Super. And this big box. Or maybe I'm just in a moaning mood now. I've had I was going to say a morning on the phone, but it nearly feels like a full day. I shouldn't moan really, should I? But you know, let's have some perspective. There are much worse things to be doing than having to be just sitting on the phone, pressing buttons and trying to get through, really. All right, for the edge a little bit. I'm calming down now. It's like, oh, in this day and age, because you know, computers are clever. It's the people that, you know, I'm going to say using them, but that makes it sound like it was me. Honestly, it wasn't. I tried and I went round trying to do something different because I didn't know either my password or you get a memorable question, which are the strangest questions, because mine was, bearing in mind I set this up when I first became a student, so we're talking 15 or 20 years ago, for the second time, student for the second time. No, it'd be more than 20 years ago. Crikey. Ooh, I've just aged myself. What do you want on the back? Yeah, so it's like, if you don't know your password, go here and we'll send you an email. I mean, I knew my reference number and everything, so they sent me an email and a link, and you clicked on the link and it said, to receive your password you have to have your customer reference number, which I've got, and then it said press here to retrieve your customer reference number. Well, I didn't need to retrieve it, I had it, but I couldn't get past that, so I went in to retrieve it. So yeah, I managed that. I retrieved my customer number even though I already had it. And then it's continue, and then it's you need your password, and then I had to press I've lost my password, and then all the way around again, and there was nowhere else to go and nowhere to come out of it. I must have done it 60 times before I finally rung them and said, and she didn't say, oh, let me have a look and try and sort the system out. So, you know, if it was a system, which I'm pretty sure it is, I won't be the only person. I mean, I might not be, I shouldn't be so. But, you know, whatever I was doing wrong, if it was me doing something wrong, there must be thousands of other people also doing the same thing wrong. But yeah, they weren't interested in knowing what was happening on the system, just sending me. So she sent me to my email account a temporary everything, so I could then log on and change them. But what a palaver. But in the meantime, her phone kept going down. Well, I could hear her and she couldn't hear me, and she just kept saying, Denise, Denise, are you there? I don't know if you can hear me. I'll just keep talking and see if you can hear me, which I could. She said, I think our system's on the blink. I was like, do you think? Oh dear. See, I'm laughing now. I'm getting there. Anyway, I'm good. I'm done. I've changed it all because they kept sending me letters saying, we'll charge you a higher rate of interest if you don't reply. Like, I'm trying. I've been trying to reply for weeks. I do want a tab, I think, on that, don't I? Oh, I should have put it on before. Now, it will go further in, but I don't have to push it and pull anything off it. Stand up. Might put one of my fabric tags on it. And I might put a number on the back. Sorry, excuse me. I'm invading your space. I hope my face wasn't in that. Just a little number. Oh, so many numbers to choose from. And there's a little one. Look, my little book page I obviously decided to keep. Oh, there's one. I like that. I like that one. 912. Don't know why, it just do. I like the background, I think. There we go. Don't throw those everywhere. Okay, how many tags have I done? Not many. I've done a couple of pockets, haven't I? That's why. Okay, leave it to dry. Okay, so I've done those two. Are they the only two I've done? Oh, we put that on there. We didn't do that one. Oh, we did that one. I've not done an awful lot though. It feels like. Let's get another, at least one more done. Yes, my paper's really thin on the ground now. What am I going to put on here? I might have to have some music paper or such like. Which was the small one? That one. Oh, not quite. What are you doing over here? Can't believe I've used all that paper. I have. Okay, we're not short of paper, we're just short of paper for that kit, so let's have a little dig in here and see what we've got. I've got some music paper. That might be nice for one of those journal cards in front of it, might it? And that's a nice piece. That's a piece of Nanine's anyway, I think. I think those two pieces will do. Oh, I've got my scrappy books in there, don't pull those. I'm still here, you can hear the paper rustling, can't you? Yeah, that's one of Nanine's. I don't want to use anything in it that's not Nanine's really, because it's her kit. Right, I've got too much now. What do I want? Where's the piece I'm looking for this? So we've got pinks and greens, haven't we? There's another green I got out. Oh dear, I wonder what that was. I've no idea. I'm just shuffling papers. Yeah, I'm just thinking these two might actually need to match in some way, so I definitely need to print some. Do you still not want to go in? There we go. Definitely need to print some more paper off, don't I? I think that's going to be the key. So that's that big one at the front and those two. What we're going to do with this. It's on lovely cream paper. I think I'll just ink the edge and and call that one done, because it might be that this envelope has the extra bits in, because it's the only envelope, isn't it, that I've got in. And I like to put some of the extra bits from the kit in it. So yeah, I might put them in there. It's kind of like a booklet, but it's not. It is just paper to play with from the kit. I suppose I could have used that on one of the cards, but it's in now. You've got something in you. Yeah. Well, we're going to put that on there. I can't remember. These wanted back in, didn't they? So we can do a couple of these, and then we'll probably have to call it a day, because you know, looking at the time, got your backing paper. Looking at the time, I'm nearly out. It's a nice book. Oh no, it's not. It's the yellow. It's the cream paper from here, but it will do. We didn't put anything on that one. Yes, I've got quite a bit to do. Quite a bit of tags to do. So I'm wondering if, yeah, I might come and finish this Saturday, because I know you'd like to see the tags being made in the book embellished. So yes, Saturday. I'm getting back to that again, where I'm not organising me days enough, not putting enough days in for the job. And it was a last minute decision to make this one, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And this definitely wants a pull tab on it when it's dry. Whoops, whether it be a bit of fabric, a bit of lace. Oh, did not want to cut in a straight line for some reason, did you? We'll do that one as well while we're here. Crikey. I wanted to be 45 minutes and I'm going to be 55. So here's hoping the upload's not going to be too long. Excuse me. Yeah, dry. Really dry now. So I will get it all out ready on Saturday, and we'll do all the finishing touches. We'll put the stamps and the butterflies and the pretty ladies on the pages, and I might finish a couple of the tags before then, and we will I'll print some more papers off. Where's the ones that I've done already? We were just there a minute ago. There you are. Oh, there's another one. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, there we go. So one more day. I know if I asked you that the answer would be yes, we want to see, so I'll just make an executive decision. I will be back on Saturday with it, and we will finish what we started. Finish the tags and embellish. Okay, thank you for listening to me waffle on and staying with me while I craft and calm down. I'm definitely going for a big mug of tea now, and yeah, probably an hour's TV while this uploads and then I'll see. Okay, have a lovely day. See you soon. Bye for now.